Hello, buddy. Welcome. Might be no Jason tonight. I'm not sure. He hasn't responded to my text, so he may have gotten caught up at work or might have some family stuff going on. I'm not sure. But I'll play at least one game here, maybe two. We'll see how I'm feeling. I don't necessarily have to get up super early tomorrow, although there are still some things I need to do, and I am a little bit tired. Might still be a little bit buzzed, too. I don't know. Went out and got a couple of drinks with my wife earlier tonight. It's pretty cool, like, barcade we hadn't been to before. So if I'm not playing super well, or I just all of a sudden start getting kind of tired, then I might call it after one game. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to come out as much as I can more often, and at least play, you know, like one game, come out, chat with you guys for a little bit, and see if we can get at least two in. Hey, what's up, Iwa? But we'll just see how it goes. Did we ever find out if there's a website that has, like, up-to-date information about the PvE items? I mean, this is all I can kind of see so far. Oh, does this have everything? Oh, it might. Okay. Okay, so it gets 5% movement speed, but it's unique, so you can't get multiple Aether Wisps. Staff of Flowing Water no longer builds into that. Now it builds into Shirelia's. So that's like, what this is popping up as is not accurate. What is Storm Surge? I guess we'll have to scroll down and see. What the hell is Cosmic Drive? Okay, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I might just have to look at this on the PvE. Jin versus Zeri. Is it Wei or whatever? Probably support. Guess we'll go one magic resist, double armor, or double AP, just so we can maybe get a kill. Pretty good in Arena. I haven't played Arena. I know some people were high on it for a while there, but I don't know any. I just saw that champion. I took one look at him, and I was just like, okay, he's got like 30 abilities with all these different combinations. I was like, no. I'm not reading that, man. So I don't know if his base numbers are high enough to be support, or how much utility he has. Yeah, but you can do them in like so many different combinations, right? So he's got an ultimate and then 3 different abilities on each ability, basically. Are they gonna invade with that comp? I doubt it, but I'll go ahead and respect it. Since no one else is out here. Has some CC, yeah. I suspect he's probably not great as support. Usually as support, you either need hell of a lot of buffs that you give to allies, so like an enchanter, with just like really good scaling with plus healing and shielding stats specifically, or preferably you need to have a lot of engage, ideally with kind of tankiness to go with it, lots of CC, or you need to do a hell of a lot of damage. It needs to be one of those 3 things. Okay, I got you. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. I know he does. Every time I encounter him, it just seems like he does the little lava thing that comes out. It's kind of like a Volkaz thing. And he has like a Zerath W looking thing. Those are the only things I really remember about him. And his ultimate like attaches to you and then gets bigger and blows up. Okay, well maybe he's got enough. I don't know. Okay, I haven't seen Nocturne yet. He did his Raptors first, so he's probably topside. He can't do a gank top, so he might invade. I don't know. Can he invade and beat Diana early? Maybe. He could gank Yasuo. I mean, he could have just gone bottom. I didn't see where he went. Like, I assume you go red after Raptors, and then if you don't invade the enemy, if you just do golems and don't gank and don't invade, it feels like your pathing is pretty bad, right? Because you have to, like, backtrack past all that stuff you've already cleared. Is he... I don't know where he is. We've got a ward out there. He should have put the ward directly on the thing. Yeah, I thought for sure that was going to be a gank. I guess he thought Nocturne was going to come faster. That's like the only thing I could think. Okay. We haven't bought yet, so we're not, like, that far ahead right now. Okay. Jason said he's playing Magic, so he probably won't be able to make it tonight. So that's all good. That's something I really failed at yesterday, was dealing with ganks. Let's just back. Okay. Maybe they'll get overconfident if they think I back. We know it's not warded. It should push out here. I've got 4 seconds on Ignite.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Okay. Trying to make sure he got that last hit. No, we...
Crap. I totally forgot what I had. Look good. I feel good.
Yeah, we can't do that. Dragon's just such a bait. I've done that so many times. So we just, like, get a bad back, you know? I don't know. Like, we had priority. Maybe we could have done it, but it's just so risky if they show up. Jin was, like, literally sitting on over 2k gold. We should have just waited. Like, we could have just pushed in and then done it when we got back. She could have just cleared her red side jungle.
Given a little spark of madness. You must have.
What the fuck? Okay. And they lost a lot of XP for that.
There's wildness in the bees and the flowers.
This dude's playing pretty well. We got a Nocturnal too, which is big. That takes a lot of pressure off everybody else. Does that give him vision? I'm not sure. I mean, I can kill him. I've got flash. I think. I don't know, like, what his shield situation is. I feel like I might get gerbated. I just don't know his abilities well enough, and I can't, like, jump to anybody. I definitely can't hit Zeri. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty big shield. If I tried to go in, I think they would have killed me. Now I can stop this back. They're mad about that.
An enemy has been slain.
They think they can catch me.
An ally has been slain.
They've never seen moves like that.
Yeah, it just would have been too much. I think for me to try to, like, W in and kill him with Ignite, it would have been really close, and I have no escape. I mean, I guess I could have flashed, but... got low mana. I'm just gonna go ahead and back. That's one thing with this build. You do run out of mana pretty quickly.
An ally has been slain.
God.
See what I'm gonna do.
Killing spree. Shut down.
They're losing a lot of CS for that, though. Probably.
Humans made promises more than I can remember. None.
God, he's already got Infinity Edge, man. He is popping.
One, two.
Plating will fall soon.
Okay, let's just push up. Wait, they got everybody? Holy shit.
I'm gonna burn this place down.
How did they all die?
Shut down.
I had aggro the whole time, right?
An enemy has been slain.
Nocturne literally double... Nocturne just killed Jin, like, instantly or something? Jin blew both sums, died to Nocturne.
I will dance.
Your turret has been destroyed.
How did Hui do that much damage? It looked like Hui was at like 5 HP. I'll have to watch that on a replay.
An enemy has
Because Yas was full health. And I took like 2 or 3 shots, and maybe when I stepped out, Yasuo took the last shot. I don't think he did, though. I think he was dead before that happened. I mean, maybe diving was a bad idea. I mean, I don't have ult for a little bit. Okay, yeah, they're just gonna back up off that, I feel like, right? Okay, he's top. I thought Nocturne was coming bottom. That's why I was holding back a decent amount there.
If I'm gonna see the human world, I need to
An
start.
enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
God. That's annoying.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
I don't know if Fizz can kill me. He might be able to. We'll go a safer way here. Yeah. He was standing there in
Ain't
tri-bush.
nothing I say should be taken serious. That's why it's the truth.
I could have knocked up the the Fizz, but I wanted to save it for Nocturne if he came in off that ult. It's kind of it feels bad.
For humans, magic is like fire. For us, it is water and air.
God, they're all there.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Man,
An ally has been slain.
like 2 magic users. I'll just get a.
It don't take a lot of words.
Wait, what?
A summoner has disappeared.
What?
Defeat.
What? How did 4 people surrender on that? Well, what were we down? 5 kills, maybe? Wha- Unbelievable. That's like the weakest ass surrender I've ever seen in my life. Like maybe literally in the 10,000 games, I can't remember being that surprised by a surrender. For all 4 people? I guess you couldn't do it that fast in the past. You had to have all 5, and I would always decline it in under 20 minutes. What? None of them were even that fed. Like, the support had 3 of their kills. It was like Trundle's 1 and 2. Like, what's the gold diff? Can I see gold? How do I see gold diff? Do I have to, like, get out of the game? It's actually like, I think that might literally be the worst surrender I've ever seen. Wait, who gives a shit? Where? How do I find match history? Here. Takes too many clicks with this new thing. Yeah, like, I don't even think we were down that much. How do I see gold? We were literally down 84 gold. After they just aced us. We were up as much as 2.5. We were literally down 84 gold. And I'm pretty sure we either had 1 or 2 dragons up. We had more towers. We still had bot tower. We had all of their tier 1s. I cannot believe 4 people surrendered to that. Like, they got 1 better rotation on us right there. But yeah, we had so many combos. We had Yasuo with Malphite, with me to knock up. Diana, you know, her little thing, like, pulls everybody in. That counts as a knock up. Jhin had a freaking Infinity Edge at 12 minutes. Like, and it's like, Fizz, you know, once I get I just completed my Mythic for the healing. And it's like, once I get Knight's Vow and a couple of items, he's not going to be able to one-shot anyone anymore. He's going to be out of it. Wei's worthless. Like, he's out of it. Once we all group up. Yeah, Ziri's good when she scales, but she only had a couple of kills. Nocturne falls off really hard. Trundle's good late game, but he was the most behind on their whole team. And, like, Diana, Yasuo, and Jhin can really do a lot and carry. I mean, maybe. I don't know, though. That's a lot of extra healing. I mean, at a certain point. Especially, he 100% has to hit, like, a long-range fish. I don't know, man. Like, God, that's so tilting. I still cannot believe 4 people surrendered to that. Literal 84 gold deficit. Yeah, nobody was feeding. Nobody was really fed on the enemy team. Like, it was a pretty evenly distributed thing of gold, and their support even had 3 of their kills. That's what was so puzzling, and no one on our team was, like, feeding that hard. Everyone was pretty even. I don't know if I had any deaths, but I don't think anyone had, like, more than 5. I mean, it was, what, 13? It was 10 to 13. Like, that's 13 deaths. I think I had like 0 or maybe 1. So that means everybody else is probably averaging like 3 or 4. Like, that's not that crazy for an Emerald game. They didn't like have inhibitor or anything. We were up. Pretty sure we were up dragons. We were up towers. We had the bigger power spike, I'm pretty sure, with Jhin. I mean, Fizz kind of got some at the end there, but like Jhin having Infinity Edge at 12 is pretty crazy. I don't know that's the item I would take first on Jhin, but I don't know, man. Like, it for me to surrender in like an Emerald game, especially where you know they're gonna make mistakes and there's so many comeback mechanics in the game. Like, so many games are literally just decided by a mistake around Baron, right? At like 25 minutes. It doesn't matter if you're down like 10k gold, right? I mean, that is a lot, but you can be down a lot of gold, and if they screw up and you like ace them and get a Baron and then get like a couple of towers, that's massive. That's like 5,000 gold. You're back in the game, especially when you start factoring in all the shutdowns. I'll keep the 2 magic things so we can maybe try to get some kills. But yeah, more so than almost ever before, it's so much easier to get back in the game. All you have to do is just get the shutdowns, get the objective penalties, or whatever, objective shutdowns. They even just put more gold stacked into side lanes, which helps, like, your side laners snowball harder. People are just so weak mentally about just everything this day and age. Just about. I mean, I know I sound like a boomer, but it's like, my God, people just can't deal with any adversity. It's like, if everything doesn't go perfectly their way in League of Legends or like in life, a lot of times everyone just like totally loses their mind. And I'm not saying there aren't like real problems out there, but I think we can all be a lot stronger than we think we are. Everyone just like wants to give up for some reason. I don't know that it's necessarily just as easy as like everybody's entitled and all that. I mean, maybe there's like some of that, but
Danger is as fun as you let it be.
it's like, man, just nobody. I think everybody's just so pessimistic about everything because they're just constantly fed pessimism by all the media they consume. I feel like that's it. So like in League of Legends, you know, you have all these streamers just like telling you, FF, it's over as soon as you die once in lane. And that's not even true at the highest level at Worlds. Right? We see people die early, like level 1 or level 2, and then come back and win the game. Remember last Worlds, I don't remember if it was the winning team, but there was one guy who was like a really good top laner that died. I don't remember if he ganked or got outplayed or what at like level 2, and the casters were saying it was like GG. And then he came back and completely dominated and rolled that game. I don't remember which team it was on. Y'all probably remember what I'm talking about. I don't even remember what the matchup was. But I just remember the casters even saying it was like, GG, it's over at Worlds. And then he came back and won. Not just his team won, but he took over the game and dominated. Like, he beat that other top laner one-on-one later and then just continued to smoke him, like, for the rest of the game. And it was against a good team. It wasn't like, you know, Korea versus NA or something. Exactly. I mean, yes, the early lane dominant comps are good. Like, that's kind of the stuff that T1 plays, and they're good. But I think everyone just overdoes it, especially the lower the elo gets. Like, the more mistakes people are going to make. And that lets you get back in the game. I don't know. Then as far as just real life, it's the same shit in real life. Everyone's like, oh, didn't get the grade on the test you wanted, or this girl didn't go out with you, or I don't know. You broke your arm, or, you know, stuff like that. Like, stuff that sucks, but it's like, you can come back from these things. Like, it's just the prevailing, like, negativity around all of it. It's like, guys, It's not great. It's a setback, though. It's not like GG. But there's so much on, like, social media, which is basically the media. People call it social media. That's, like, the only thing anyone watches. Like, nobody under, like, the age of 40 watches, like, the actual real news. And the real news is not even any better. Damn it. People like to make it out like social media is bad. It's like, dude, the real, like, real news stations are just as bad a lot of times. They make shit up. They don't vet their information. But anyways, I just think that it's just too much negativity. It's not even like what people are reporting. It's just like their spin on it, you know, their take. I know, I want to get her, but I don't know if I can. Shit, are you serious? No, 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 don't do it! What the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Like, it's literally just walked up and took an auto attack. Even his crit was not gonna kill her, I'm pretty sure. He did something off meta that was fun. Well, I mean, it's always cool if it works out. Yeah, I mean, I think it's people, like, you know, there is a lot of stressful stuff, you know. I'm glad a lot of people are doing, like, the therapy and counseling and all that stuff. But I think there's a lot to just be said just for, I don't know, just cultivating perspective. Like, everybody wants to pathologize everything. Like, oh, it's got to be this condition or that condition, or I'm supposed to feel this way because this happened to me in this way. And it's like, I don't know. I think you can train your mind quite a bit to be okay with, like, some adversity, right? Like, obviously some is worse than others, right? But I just think it's just overwhelming pessimism and negativity these days. When there's, like, so many potential, like, good spins, good takes you could have on things. Like, there's lots of good stuff going on out there. Mandate Crown Magi's. Oh, cool. Well, she's got a Dirk, which sucks. They really need to make that item 1,300 gold. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. That item's 1,100.
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic.
Lethality is, like, extremely undervalued as a stat. I know assassins need to come online early, but it's just like, I don't know. That item just does not feel equal to other similar items. Oh my god, we're getting destroyed on CS. I guess Jin did die like twice in a row. After I gave him first blood too, basically. Who's getting these kills? Syndra. Syndra's doing really well. Camille's doing okay. I don't want to give her a soul. I can't hit Vayne, and, well, she just tumbled, maybe. She's flirting with it, but I don't think I can really kill her. I definitely can't kill her, but even just, like, getting a trade is going to be kind of tricky here. They're probably on drag, but we can't do anything about it. At least they're losing some XP for it. They either backed or dragged, so.
Remember my name.
I must erase everything the audience.
Okay, wow, they just backed? Okay.
They will see my death. Then they will know.
Does he have a taunt?
Man, have you seen that forest over there?
She ghost or something? Why is she running so fast? She must have. Maybe she didn't flash. She definitely ghosted.
I don't do safe.
Jin didn't get that.
I get sad. My son gets sad. It all gets sad.
Yeah, just back, I think. I don't-
It's a revolution.
They at least get the XP. Rammus is pretty good. I mean, Vayne can knock him away. Sort of. But, yeah. No, that's a lot of short range champs. What was that?
An ally has been slain.
Is that what's her name's ult?
An enemy has been slain.
Thought I saw that pop off. Okay.
I want to be everything. That's the only way to live.
An ally has been slain.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go Ionians.
They ain't seen moves like
That's a little bit greedy, but it's being able to make more plays is the thing. We're really far behind on items.
Shut down.
That's not good.
without wild magic. We have no children.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thank you. I can improvise. All they got.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm really low. I don't know. It's they're gonna get it. He was soloing it, but I just don't think there's any way we could contest it. Vayne's just too far ahead, and she just rolled up. I haven't, no. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow. Sorry, I know you're looking forward to that. I was talking about the items a little bit yesterday, but I should be able to do it tomorrow. He just had, like, family in town, and I don't know. I just haven't gotten to it. Okay, Jin's kind of got an item, but not really. Oh, no. I don't know if we can do that much. Oh, he did make it a little bit more than I thought. We'll get a plate off this, too. We should. Oh, never mind. Plates are gone, but we might just get the whole thing. We're gonna be able to get the whole thing. Nice, Syndra's rolling. That's good. I think we got a back, don't we? They might counter and get ours. Nah, I don't think so. She got that stupid ass. God, I hate that item so much. I know. I've had a while to do it. I just need to get on it. Yeah, it does. Having the thing. Yeah, no, we traded our tower for like nothing on their tower. The thing is, like, they have Kraken and we don't, and they have two ADCs basically. So they're gonna take our tower a lot faster than we take theirs.
An enemy has been slain.
I will make them dance. I will make them hear.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
God. Senna wrote. How did she get all the way up there? I guess she backed and ran over there? Let her push up, man.
Humans will never understand our
Alright, well. It's annoying.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, Rakan. Let them watch. Burn them.
Has been slain.
Magic.
Shut down.
That's a big buy. I'll just do Knight's Vow.
They've never seen moves like mine.
They have mostly AD. Silas is kind of fed, but
An enemy has been slain.
think I missed my E. I just didn't click on the Syndra fast enough. I don't know if we should have taken that at that point. Okay, nice. I think it's just too many people out of position. And Jhin is still a lot weaker than Vayne.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
Your team has destroyed a
I mean, we can, but like, I don't know. People just weren't there. Like, that's always the huge dilemma that I run into. Is like trying to force the right play when people aren't in the right position. Like, in a perfect world, should we be doing that? Probably. I mean, I don't know everybody's gold situation right there. Why didn't I see anything? Did she literally shoot that out from me? Is that what happened? Oh my god. I thought I hit it.
Ain't nothing I say should be taken serious. Why is the truth? I'm gonna show
Yeah, you just can't. If people aren't doing it, they're just not doing it. Like, you gotta be willing to just abort, you know? If it's not looking good.
ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Please? Alright, never mind. So let's use my ult. Let me wait till she puts that ward down.
The humans call it battle.
Okay, I thought she'd put another one right there. We don't do it that quickly with Jhin. That is one thing Jhin does not do very well, is Baron.
How is that even possible?
What season 14 item? I'm gonna have to look. They've redone so many. And I just can't remember. I'm sorry. I can look it up. I think I had the page pulled up after this game. This will probably be my last game for the night. I can look it up real quick and give you some initial thoughts.
Where is she? I hate it when she leaves.
But I mean, there's a lot of changes, and I think I haven't seen everything in full context. Like, I remember some of the new items they posted, but then they just like changed around the stats and the build order and like the gold cost of so many items that it's. I'm gonna have to sit like and think about it for a minute. But like I said, tomorrow I can probably do a video on it. But I can look at it really quickly and just tell you, just like, you know, give it my best shot, just kind of in isolation, what some of these items would look like.
I dance because I'm free.
We're about to get flanked. Can we hit anybody? I can't.
Need some fun. Now.
Yeah, let's just get tower, I think. Camille's pretty big. There shouldn't be any wards in here, I don't think. Maybe I should have saved my sweeper. Can we, or?
I am the chronic line stepper.
Okay, fine.
Con out.
Feels bad when you kill 2 people and you can't get Baron, but we do it pretty slowly. Do that.
It's magic, it's wild. I'm just here for the
You think giving new item with a lot of haste would make the game unbalanced? They need a nerf. I think there's too much ability haste in the game in general. I think ability haste should be difficult to access on, like, carry champions. I think they need to dial back fighters a lot.
I do not wish
I think that should primarily be a stat for tanks and, like, maybe sustained damage mages. Everyone else should have to go a little bit out of their way for that stat. The problem with mythics is, like, almost every mythic, it feels like, except for ADC mythics, had free ability haste on them. And, like, Ionian boots are so good that so many champs get that too.
I don't apologize for it.
I don't know. I think there are just too many stats in the game in general, especially on fighter items. I think there should be much more specific items. Okay, we just gonna kill this guy, or I don't know. Let's just do this.
Ally has been slain.
Syndra, hello? Wait, Vayne beat Camille? Oh my god, bro. What?
Has been slain.
They're not doing it, are they? What? Man lost his mind.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay.
Tanks have 2 items with ability haste. Tanks are struggling. Yeah, I mean, tanks should be the items with ability haste. Like, not bruisers. I guess bruisers don't have that much. I don't know. I feel like there's just too much in the game. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I get, like, stuff like Riven kind of needs it. So maybe like lethality items I'm okay with, like some ability haste, but yeah, they're all rolling over there. Fuck, they do it so... Oh my god, what a champ. What the fuck? Oh my god, he hit the wrong person? Damn, that was awkward. Redemption, maybe?
I will walk in. I will dance. They will.
Maybe I should have done redemption instead of Val initially there. I mean, I did block 700 damage on Syndra there, which did buy a little bit of time. I think lethality is a little bit too good. Just Dirk itself should cost a little bit more money. I think the completed items are probably fine, but I still feel like Dirk is a little too efficient.
Time to get it started.
Vayne's becoming a problem. She's up like 100 CS on this gen too. I don't know if we can kill him. Jhin should not be in a side lane right now against their stuff. I don't think. I don't think they have any vision, hardly.
Crap.
Yeah, we do need to apply pressure in the main lane here.
I dance so fine I kill.
Damn it, let's just go kill him. Alright.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I am only
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Really? Can we not, like...
Your turret has been destroyed.
Is he still there?
It's just a fury human.
Has been slain.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Really wish I had a Shurelya's right here, but...
Humans claim it is theirs. They fence us away, cover it in refuse.
Oh, nice. Okay. Can we kill her? Maybe? Alright, we gotta kill this thing.
Hurry up.
Trundle does not have TP. I guess I just have to get that.
I'm offended by how little attention I was given.
I mean, we do have exposed inhibitor though.
Don't take a lot of work. When you open your eyes, you see everything is limitless.
I mean, they're positioning for Baron.
Kick some ass.
Holy shit, that's fucking Trundle, man. My god, they're gonna go Baron.
They will see me.
Fucking hell.
See my dance.
God damn it, we got so out macroed. It's third dragon, like, we should have just given him that. Did we not even get the Trundle? It's like unreal. Alright. Alright, I guess let's just get it.
Then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
God damn it, they got 2 inhibitors off that? Man. With who got him? Vayne?
The universe loves me.
We just killed Silas, Viego, and Senna. So I guess just Vayne and Trundle got all the towers. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that much. I mean, they're up soon.
I dance because I'm free.
Fuck, seriously? Oh my god. I was trying to type red for Jin. Oh my god, I should have thrown the redemption on there faster. Or if I had my ult. I'm so slow compared to like these guys.
I am born of magic. This is my destiny.
Ghost Blade.
Danger is as fun as you let it.
What are we doing here? Can we... I don't think we can end. Okay, yeah. We can catch them right there. What? Oh my god. I mean, we're trying, bro, but like...
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Can we get anything else, or...? Okay. Yeah, I just gotta leave it alone, I guess. Man, well, this is a pretty good game.
You weren't a little frightened?
Okay, I remembered to throw the redemption on her that time. We saved her ass.
I feel like my allies aren't recognizing how amazing my cloak is. I mean, serious. Rude. I don't need to understand the plan. I trust my life.
We need to have mid pushed up. I mean, Jin's working on it, but...
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Okay, Camille's kind of marking him.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Killing
Okay.
spree.
I got Trundle. Trundle got our inhibitor, but... Can we just... I don't know if we can end. I mean, okay, if we kill this guy, maybe we can. Alright. We don't have a wave, though.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
Okay, yeah, I think we can do it.
Your team has destroyed
No, she's just waiting.
victory.
I mean, it's really risky for her to walk up there until it crashes the tower, because, like, Rammus or I could just flash on her. Easy game, yeah. The last game was easy game for the enemy. Oh, I get ahead 84 gold, and they're going to surrender. That was actually a really good game from all sides, I think. You know, for Emerald. It was a close game, well fought, so... Wasn't even a game, that's true. Okay, so that's it for the games I'm going to play. I'll look at the items here really quick and give some thoughts. I don't know if Della B's still here or not, but I'll look at it for a few minutes. Then I'll do a separate video about it. Hopefully I can get that out tomorrow. So that's this... Oh, it's got chapter plus tier. That's a lot of mana regen. New stats, okay. 80 ability power, 20 ability haste, 600 mana, okay. So they're I think they are taking health off of a lot of mage items, which I think is the correct way to go. Man, the graphics on that are insane. I thought that was like a movie for a second. Ardent Sensor. Increase the cost a little bit. Base mana regen. God, don't do mana regen. That's such a shitty stat. Like, once you get 1 or 2 mana regen items in lane as a caster, really, you can do it with just, like, Tier or Lost Chapter, or even just, like, your first item. I mean, I guess now that you don't have to get a mythic, I don't know. I just feel like there shouldn't be that much mana regen, and they should put the stats somewhere else. But they are giving a 15 ability power, which is worth, like, 300 gold, so that right there pays for the total cost. Movement speed is up. Extra attack speed is up. Sanctify, I guess is what they're calling it. And then bonus magic damage on hit is up. Okay, I mean, that's a huge win for Ardent. Which is probably okay. It was a pretty obscure item, but also they still don't have ability haste on it, which is awkward. But that's a good move. No large rod on Archangel. Okay, that's true. Yeah, because that item is a pain in the ass. You're right. This is much more support friendly. That's a good point. Brutalizer. I guess I'll see what Brutalizer is here in a second. That used to be 1337, like a really good item. Are they getting rid of Dirk and just doing Brutalizer? Because I think that's a lot more fair, probably. 10 pin. That's going to be changed to lethality. Some attack. So basically, it was the old serrated Dirk, but it has cooldown reduction on it and less lethality, I think. Which is probably a more fair way to do it. I mean, I'm fine with the current stats. It just needs to be like 200 more gold. Now, Bill, what the hell is Terminus? I guess I'll see what that is when we come down. But BF Sword is a trash item. I think they should just get rid of Rod and BF Sword, just period. I think those items are just too obnoxious to buy. Okay, I don't know what glowing mode is, but Fairy Charm, Amp Tome, okay. Dawn Core. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to see. This, they're using a rod on that. That's really obnoxious, so now supports can't get it. But the cost... Oh, it was 2,600. Now it's 3,100. I don't like the utility items being 3,000 gold with heavy stats. I mean, that's a lot of stats. That's 40 extra AP. That's pretty crazy. Is that 500 gold? So, yeah, 40 AP is like 800 gold worth of stats. So that is worth from a cost perspective. It's for 500 more, you're getting 800 more. And you're getting more magic resist. Ability haste is gone, which... Good. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't need ability haste. It's not supposed to be for a spam mage. Okay, so I guess that's a win for big mages. Black Cleaver. Damn, they're just changing like every item in the game, huh? 20 bonus movement speed. I can't tell what changed. Oh, old. Okay. So it's 100 less gold, similar stats, less ability haste, which I think is good. 5% armor shreds, 4% shred, up to 24, up to 30. Okay, so the shred's nerfed. 18 movement speed. And this, it doesn't stack, it just gives some movement speed. It looks very similar. Okay. Blade of the Ruined King. Next basic attack against an enemy champion on hit slows them by 30%. Cooldown 15 seconds. What? Apply a stack for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Every third stack consumes them all. What? That's it? What am I missing? They just like are completely removing all the damage on it? Hey, thanks, man. Hope you're doing well too, Introspecta. There's no way that's accurate, right? Like, who the hell would pay that? It doesn't even give it extra AD or anything. That's got to be a mistake. Maybe, like, it's all with this top part. Maybe the damage is still the same. They're just changing the movement speed. Instead of, like, the movement speed vamp, it just slows them. Maybe that's what it is. Blasting Wands is a little bit more AP. Okay. It's probably good. Crypt Bloom, I don't know. Blood Song. 400 gold. Regen item with health. Okay. After you... Oh, and it's a Sheen? Wait, what? Consumes a charge to place a ward at the target location. Oh, it's a support item. So it's a Sheen support item? So the support items are going to actually do stuff? Huh. 5 gold per 10? Wait, so supports are not getting any, like, gold anymore off of their items? Is that... They're taking away 1,000 gold and giving you, like, a Spellblade effect? At least on this item? Is that what I'm reading? Okay, I'll have to see the other ones. Okay, same thing. Gold per 5. Regen. Okay, and you can upgrade it into the other stuff. So you get your wards right away. 4 charges. So you get 4 wards from the start of the game now? Is that what I'm reading? You don't have to get the stuff anymore? Oh, okay. I must just be reading it wrong. Caulfield's change. Okay, I can't... I'm never going to get through all these items right now, so I'm just going to go through it a little quicker. Opposition... Reducing incoming damage by a certain amount, lingering for 2 seconds after taking damage from a champion. Okay, so that's basically, I can't think of the name, but yeah, one of those items. That's pretty good. Oh, it's Aftershock. Sort of, but you take damage instead of CCing them. That could be okay against all-in champs that don't have poke. Stealth, Chain Vest... Okay, good. Take it off Death Dance. Nerfing Chainsword. Okay. Cosmic Drive. Ability Power, Ability Haste, Movement, Dealing damage grants you such and such. Okay. Crypt Bloom. 2850. So that's a pin item. Scoring a takedown. 3 seconds of damaging them. Gives a Nova at their location. Healing allied champions in the area for some amount. That seems really weird. Why would you want a support, like, item with pin? That's a head scratcher. Usually, like, so instead of pin, you just want, like, more AP or, like, plus healing and shielding. It just seems like it doesn't... You don't want pin on these types of items, I don't think. Brand item? Yeah, maybe. It has a cool... I mean, if it didn't have a cooldown, it'd probably be OP. It also is, like, around not you, but around the person that you killed. So it's like you're ranged, presumably. But, I mean, I guess you could try it on something like Diana, but... I mean, there are some melee AP champs, but most of them are ranged. Dark Seal. Lose 5 stacks on death. Okay, for every stack. 40 stacks. Then how much AP do you get per stack? I don't know. I'll just have to see that in action. Looks like a similar mechanic. I just don't know if it's a nerf or a buff. 2700 regen, ability haste. Gain 3% heal and shield and 5 ability power for every 100%. Okay, so that's kind of like Mikhail's. At least it scales off of base mana regen. So they're trying to turn the stat into something useful, but at 200% base mana regen, you're only getting 10 ability power and 6% plus healing and shielding. That doesn't seem worth it. That's expensive. 2,700. I mean, I guess you could easily get to 300 because it has 150 base. I mean, even in a really rosy scenario, you get to 400% base mana regen. You're getting to 60 ability power and 12% plus healing and shielding. Maybe it's like a third or a fourth item on an enchanter. I don't know. Seems odd. You get 18 summoner haste. Seems kind of weird. Dead Man's Plate. 2,900. Still expensive. Probably going to be very situational still. It's like almost nobody gets that item to begin with. Death's Dance. And I'll do a more in-depth when I actually do a video about them. I'll probably do it by role or by item type instead of trying to do it all in one video. Oh. So you heal for 0.75. So you can either heal or get mana. That's interesting. Every second. Okay, that's a lot. I was thinking every 5 seconds because most things are, you know, mana per 5. But this is basically 7 or 6.25 mana per 5. I'm not sure how much it regens right now. That seems like that's a nerf there, right? But can give you health. I guess this item maybe doesn't feel as bad if you're playing like Cannon or something. Or some kind of energy or non-mana item. You get something out of it and AP. Shield, Dreammaker. Okay. Regen stuff. Every 8 seconds you gain blue Dream Bubble and a purple Dream Bubble. Granting a heal or a shield to an allied champion, excluding yourself, causes you to blow both of your Dream Bubbles to them, empowering them for 3 seconds. Blue Bubble reduces the next instance of damage they take by 140. Wow, that's a lot. And the purple Bubble grants them 90 bonus magic damage on hit for just their next attack. 8 seconds. Okay, so every 8 seconds, you can set this up to go for a trade in lane. Is it great outside of lane? Maybe. Is it? It's not per target, it's just you. Like this with Font of Life would be super OP if it was per target. I can't tell on that. That seems like that could be good. For like aggressive, like Rakan, you can go in for an engage, you know, on that. Like Soraka, I mean, because they can just back up, you know, potentially until this shield falls off if you don't engage on them. Echoes of Helia, 2,200. Okay, that's cheap. Damaging with basic attack or ability grants Soul Shard, up to 3. Healing or shielding an ally, consumes them all to launch a missile. Okay. At them and the nearest enemy champion. Heal an ally for 20 and deal 55 to the enemy. So still good on trades. You can heal for up to 60 and damage for 1. I mean, the usual suspects, like maybe Sona or Nami, might want that. I'm not sure. Ardent Sensor got a lot better, too. Okay. It's possible. Alright, Eclipse. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to read all that. So it's cheaper. It doesn't build out of Dirk, so it doesn't have lethality anymore. That's a pretty big hit. Has 10 more attack damage. I said I don't want to read it, and then here I am reading it. Okay, so it's a max health damage. It's the same. 15% bonus movement speed, so you don't get the bonus movement speed. You get a smaller shield, right? Okay, so smaller shield, no movement speed, no lethality. Seems kind of trash, right? It's I want to say it's barely played now. There's some champs that play it, but is it really like that OP right now? I don't know. I mean, it's not a mythic anymore, so I guess they're nerfing all the mythics. Edge of Night, 2800. Health is lower. Lethality is higher. You can only get one annul item. Okay, so you can't do like Edge of Night plus Banshees or something else that like has that kind of effect. That's fair. Essence cost increased. So few champions get this item. Like, I don't know. Is that necessary? Experimental hex plate. Okay, ability haste thing. Probably not that great. Maybe some champs want that. Is that taking the place of the serrated or whatever that thing is with all the daggers that hardly anybody gets anyways? Probably okay, but like it doesn't have crit. It's like, who wants this? I'm sure there'll be somebody, but it seems very niche. Codex. Okay, Forbidden Idol. Force of Nature. Okay, similar. Frozen Heart. Okay, thank God. They're like, this item needs to be really cheap. It should not have been 2,700. It should be a support item. So they're taking away 20 armor, which is 400 gold worth of stats. Okay, so like literally it's gold neutral, but it's cheaper overall, and what you really want is the uniques. So I still don't think it's quite good enough. Maybe in some specific comps, but it's certainly gonna be a lot better for 2,300. It's like in the conversation now, especially now that you don't have to have a mythic. I just wish they would reduce the mana on it, because there's so few engaged champs that actually need that much mana, and this clearly, like, you want it on a tank. So I wish instead of reducing the armor, they would have just knocked off like 200 mana. You probably can't get rid of all the mana, or that would just be like too good of an item. If you're refunding everything for that mana, if you're getting back like 550 gold and just having it be ability haste and armor. But at least trim like 200 mana, and then trim that's like, I don't know, 300 gold worth of mana. Like, I'd rather see them do it that way. But it is what it is. Gensu's, I don't know. It's a lot of changes. I'll have to do that later. Haunting Guys, Madness. Every second you're in combat, you do more. It's strange, but okay. Like sustained damage made, I guess like your Cassiopeia is that type of thing. Heartsteel. Okay, I'll just read that later. I just want to mostly check out the support items. I know we're running out of time. I got to get out of here and go to sleep here in a minute. I know we've got like 7 people, and I'm going to do a video on this anyways, but Hollow Radiance, 2,800. Okay, it's an immolation item. What's special about it? Versus like Sunfire. Killing an enemy deals so much magic damage. Okay, so it's got even more wave clear, I guess. No cooldown on that, right? Okay, so that's like your better Sunfire. Oh, it's got magic resist. That Sunfire is physical resist. Okay, so it's your MR Sunfire top. Okay, gotcha. Horizon 2,700, dealing damage at 700 units away, reveals them and increases your damage by 10%. Okay. Close enough to the previous one. Hubris 3,000. Ability haste lethality. Okay, so like normal stuff. Takedowns grant you a statue of yourself. Okay, so it's got kind of a cool little thing that shows up in the summoner thing. Scoring a takedown against an enemy champion within 3 seconds of damaging them grants you 10 bonus attack damage +1 per statue. So this is kind of like an occult blade, sort of? Like a stacking snowball item. I mean, 10 kills plus assists is like 10 extra ability power, pretty much guaranteed whenever you get it. I don't know, is that number too low? That'd be 80 attack damage. That's a full-priced item. I mean, I guess you get 10. I mean, obviously, like, maybe Draven. It feels really risky for a snowball item. I don't know. It feels like this should be 2 per statue, right? Because then if you have 10 kills and assists, that's 20. So that's 80 base. Maybe that's too strong. I mean, 20 extra. 10 extra, I guess, is 350 gold value. But I don't know. Like, 10 kills and assists, it's a lot. Like, that's mid to late game. I don't know. Maybe. It's interesting, I guess. You don't lose the stacks like you do sort of the occult or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Considering you don't lose them. I guess that's a good point. It'd be interesting to figure out how many you need to get to make this worth it at like 25 minutes compared to other alternatives. But that's going to take a lot of careful attention. Hole Breaker. Okay, whatever. We're going to skip that. Ice Crown Gauntlet. Okay, not a support item. Let's keep going. Ability Haste reduced to 15 from 20. It is 50 gold cheaper. Like, that obviously is not worth it, but these boots are too good. In my opinion, anyway, so... I think that 15 is a more fair price than 20. So... Which is good for Rakan, because, like, those are really good on Rakan, but I feel like in at least half of the games I have to get Mercs anyways, because they have too much CC. Yeah, they are is it a nerf to Hole Breaker? I don't like the design of that item anyways. I would honestly rather just see something that strictly does extra damage to, like, towers, rather than something that's really good at dueling and towers. Okay, good. And then Immortal Shield Bow, Lifesteal increased a little bit. Lifeline Shield is nerfed. Okay, so they're just nerfing the hell out of this item. Why? Like, nobody gets this anymore. It's not a good item. I just feel like, again, it's too many stats to balance. It's like attack damage, critical strike, lifesteal, and gives you a big-ass shield and extra attack speed on it. It's just too many things. You don't need that many items. What's it supposed to be? A defensive item? Well, make it something like whenever you trigger Lifeline, you know, it reduces incoming damage by whatever, some number, 20, 30% for 2 or 3 seconds, and gives you a little shield after that or something. If it's supposed to protect you. Or, like, instantly breaks all CC whenever it triggers or something like that. Or makes you immune to CC for a few seconds after it triggers. I don't know. Okay, Mandate, 2300. Okay, stats, mana regen, ability power, ability haste, coordinated fire, slow or immobilize. Marks them for 5 seconds. Allied champions that damage marked enemies consume to deal 12% of the target's current health. Okay, bonus magic damage, and grant you and the triggering ally 25% bonus movement speed for 2 seconds. 9-second cooldown on a per champion. Starts on mark application. Ooh. So if they have like 1,000 health, that's 120 proc. I feel like that's worse, isn't it? Yeah, current is such a stupid stat. I wish they'd just do max health. That feels like a nerf. It looks like the same baseline stats, right? Doesn't have health on it anymore, though. That's a huge thing, right? Or no, they changed that already anyways. That was the last time they changed it, made it non-mythic. Was it 55 ability power? So it's 5 more ability power, a little bit more mana regen, same haste. Because right now, when you apply it and when it triggers, it's what would it say, 50 plus it's 150. So if they're at current 1,500 health, that would be 180. Maybe, like, it's better against tanks, but worse against squishies. 25% movement speed's the same. What's the cooldown? 6? So it's a longer cooldown, so it's going to be harder to trigger it twice. The same champs will probably still get it. But yeah, I don't... Maybe it makes the cut on Rakan or something. I don't know. Situational. Infinity Edge. A little bit cheaper. Critical strike damage. Lower. That's not a good trade, I think. Jack Show. Okay. Tanky stuff. Chaotic Rookerin. Or Rookern. The fuck? Rook is like a crow, right? Chaotic Rookern? I don't know, man. I'm an English professor. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Something about a crow. Like a crow idol or something. 400 health. 80 English. 80 magic resist. Okay, so it's another big magic resist item. Gain a shield that absorbs magic damage. Okay. Did they need that? I mean, isn't... Why? Do they need that many big items? Feels like what's the little green armor thing should be enough. Okay, I guess. Knight's Vow. So ability haste 15, 2200. Kraken Slayer. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry. I'll just do a video about all this later. There's so many things. I'm gonna have to study it and really kind of figure it out for different builds and things. And we've just got a couple people on here and I really have to pee. So anyways, thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't get through all these, but man, there's so many. I didn't realize like almost literally every item in the game is getting adjusted and they're adding new things. But I will do a video. Like I said, I'll probably break it up by role or something at least. Yeah, it is. And I'll catch you guys next time. But that's it. Thanks. Have a good day. And we'll see you about next time.